Okay, let's do our warm-ups first and maybe some back bends today, get the upper body opening. So feet hip width apart, toes straight ahead, sitting bones toward the floor, ribs in and up, shoulders back and down. Get that crown reaching toward the ceiling. And don't forget to breathe. So inhaling, energy and awareness. Exhaling, stress and tension. And just focusing inward, getting into your yoga frame of reference. Let's warm up the spine. Inhaling, arms are reaching at shoulder level. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stretch out to the front with those hands, shoulders still down. And then bring your hands behind, just clasp the fingers behind you. Press them down as you lift your heart, press your head back away. And then pivot at your hips, come on over. Hands up, head down. Spread your toes, lift your sitting bones, and relax. Just feel that spine stretching and straightening through that lower back. And then beginning at the bottom of the spine, wind into the back bend, coming up, lifting your heart, shoulders down, and head back. Again, just keep breathing and lifting, opening through the whole spine. Inhale to the top, release your arms. Take a moment just feeling how your stimulation is moving through them. And again, inhale, reach those arms out at shoulder level. Keep those shoulders down. Hands to your chest, but elbows back to keep the heart open. Stretch to the front and hands behind you, clasping the opposite way. Other finger outside as you lift your heart and stretch your spine. And then pivot at your hips again, exhaling all the way over. Hands up, getting those shoulders working a little bit more. Chin in, sitting bones lifting, and then drop the sitting bones. Start at the bottom of your spine. Just wind all the way back to the top and lift your heart. Again, stretch the whole body open. And on an inhalation, come on up and release. Again, just focus on all that stimulation and circulation increasing. And we'll do our side stretches, so arms out, palms toward the ceiling, hands right above your shoulders, and then pass them, turn around and clasp them. Bring your arms next to your ears, sitting bones down, crown high, and lean to the side, no twist. Don't lean that shoulder forward, keep it back. Push the foot you're leaning away from down, get the ribs opening, take a breath, just relax. And then inhale back upright, switch the hands, the other one's in front. And again, lengthen through the spine and lean to the other side. And again, maximize for your body. Press the foot down that you're leaning away from, out through the hands. Feel those ribs stretch apart. Again, make sure that shoulder doesn't lean forward, but that you're straight to the side. And again, coming up. Exhale into mountain pose. Take a moment just feeling all that expansion along the sides. And then remember, we're going to stretch the spine apart to twist. Arms out at shoulder level again. Palms toward the ceiling. Hands above your shoulders. Clasp your elbows, pull them back. And sitting bones and shoulder blades down, crown high. Stretch that spine apart and exhale into a twist. Breathe in, and on your exhalation, come on over in the twist and relax. So take a few moments and breathe. Feel the twist. See if you can keep the weight on both feet evenly. And then slowly work your way back up. Lift your heart, drop your shoulders, and pull your elbows back. Again, upper body back bend, always remembering to be gentle when you're twisting on that low back. And then inhale upright, exhale around to the center and switch your arms. And again, stretch everything out and exhale to the other side, balancing in your body. Exhale on over in the twist. And again, just hang there. See if the weight's still on both feet as much as possible. And then keeping your arms still by your ears as you come up in the twist, lift your heart into that upper body back bend and relax. Shoulders down, elbows back, heart high. And inhale to the top, exhale around to the center, bring your arms up and extend it back. And just sink into your feet evenly, lengthen through the whole body. And then swan dive forward, so bringing the arms out, chest bleeding, and then just drop into ragdoll and lift your sitting bones. Pull in deeper with your hands behind your legs if you'd like that stretch on your spine. And then arms back to the front. And slowly once more, knees bent, chin in, wind your way up, and the shoulders back and down. And again, into mountain pose. So as you get back to mountain pose, just take a moment, feeling all that circulation along your spine. And then keep the spine really stretching apart. We're going to bring the hands behind. So heels of your palms on the lower shoulder blades, fingertips down toward your waist. And then pull your elbows toward each other so you're opening a lot across this heart area. Press the hands into your back and then look up and lean your head back further. So keep your hips above your ankles. And just keep lengthening and moving backward into the back bend as much or little as you like. And then chin toward your chest and come on up. Release your arms. Just feel again that spine a little bit more activated. So mountain pose evenly into your feet. Oh, so Sandy did a little bit of work on practicing her balance practice. So let's see if you remember that improvement, Sandy. Get that outside of your foot parallel to your mat. A little roll in at the top of the thigh. So ankle, knee, hip, and shoulder stand up. Stack up. And then spread the toes out, no gripping. And keep that alignment. Roll in a little bit at that other leg as you bring the other foot up. So remember, you don't want to cross the feet over. Just pull it up as far as it wants to go. You can keep it close to the floor. You can pull it with your hands up toward your heart. And then work your ankle. So get the ankles going both ways. And then flex and point. And release that foot. And again, align. Notice how that's working in your body. Get everything stacked. Get that core active so it's supporting your lower back especially. The crown is reaching up. All those legs are aligned correctly to the front. And then again, pulling that other leg up. A little or a lot, or wrap around, pull it in even tighter. And again, circling the ankles. And flex and point. And release. Just take a moment back in mountain pose, feeling all that groundedness. And bring your hands to your heart. Inhaling, bring them toward the ceiling. Keep looking at your thumbs. If you like the back bends, pull the thumbs back. Keep the hips over your ankles. And just go as deep into the back bend as your body likes. Exhaling, follow the hands toward your heart, pivoting on over at the hips, all the way down into ragdoll. Sitting bones up, head down, just relaxing. Slide those hands up under your knees and press the hands into your shins. So elbows straight, knees straight, and spine straight. Stretch everything out. Exhale back down, palms together again, and to your heart. Keep looking at them as you bring them up. Do another back bend, lifting your heart, pulling those thumbs as far back as you want to look at. And then coming back up, separating, swan diving again, and again into ragdoll. Hands up on your shins, stretches, straightening that halfway up and lengthening. And then bending your knees, come all the way to the mat and into our child's pose for transition. Hands, palms up, forehead toward the floor. Get those knees together for a good low back stretch if you like it, or separate and breathe easier. And then bringing your hands out in front, bring them to the sides of the mat. Pivot up, slide your feet back. We're just gonna roll down, hips to the floor, ribs down, chest down, and forehead to the floor. So a little resting crocodile, turning your head to one side, hands palms up, shoulders down, feet hip width apart. And exhale, turn your head to the opposite side. And again, just balance the body with both sides of your neck getting stretched evenly. And then we're going to bring the hands out over your shoulders, palms down to the floor, and your forehead to the mat. And then take those fingers into the heel of your palm, pull the hands back, and the elbows out toward the sides of your mat. So we're going to do a little cobra work, upper back work today. So inhaling, face forward, crown up. Tuck your chin back toward your chest a little bit. Ribs are on the floor, chest forward and up. And just come as high into that upper back as you'd like for your back bend in your cobra. So remember, the further out your hands are, the higher up it is. So this is your neck area and upper back as the main point of the contraction in this back bend. So stay up as long as you like, breathing, crown lifting. Keep that chin in a little bit so the back of the neck gets a good stretch, and the chest right at the top of the heart area is your focus, pressing out and up. And remember, your hands aren't really supporting you, it's your spine doing the work. Whoops. And then exhale, forehead back down. Just tuck your chin in, get a good stretch along the back of that neck area, right at the top of your shoulders. And then fingertips in again, hands a little closer to your head, elbows even further out to the sides. Forehead on the floor to start, hips just sinking into the floor. Remember, the lower body does nothing when we're doing cobras. And then inhaling, face forward, crown up. Tuck that chin back toward your chest a little bit. Focus on the heart, forward and up, shoulder blades toward your waist. And again, the hands aren't supporting you, it's your spine doing the work. Only go as high as feels good for your body. So again, we're working our way down the spine. So this is more that heart area, upper shoulder blade area that we're contracting maximally this time. So just go as high as you like, keep breathing, kind of push the heart out and up as you're in that position, and just feel where your back is bending most. And then exhaling, chin in and forehead back down. And again, just tuck in the chin, bring the forehead all the way to the floor, and stretch through the back of your body. And again, fingertips in and hand back, just above your head, maybe temple level, elbows way out to the sides. Forehead starts on the floor. Everything is just aligned and relaxing down into that surface beneath you. And then inhaling, face to the front, crown up, chin tucking back toward your chest just a little so the back of your neck keeps stretching. And then again, focusing on your heart, forward and up, crown toward the ceiling, and expand through that heart as much as you'd like. Once again, hands and arms are not supporting you. Get that spine doing the work.
Make sure that you're only going as high as your body wants to do. And again, notice where the contraction is. This time it's probably right about the shoulder blade, lower shoulder blade level. If you go any further with your hands toward your shoulders, it gets down into your lower back. We never need to do that. So take a moment again, forward with the heart and up, maximize the crown high, and then exhale and come on back down. And this time as your forehead touches, again, tuck in the chin, get a good stretch on the back, all along your spine. And then choose where you want to do it one more time. So the further out your hands go, the higher up your back, the closer toward your shoulders, the more toward your lower back. So pick your place. Start again. Hips relaxing down, feet hip width apart, forehead on the floor. And inhaling, face to the front, crown up, chin tucking back, stretching the back of your neck. And chest forward and up, no matter which version you're doing, letting your spine support you all the way up, noticing where that contraction is again in your upper back area. So the further out your hands are, the closer to your neck, the closer to your shoulders, the further down toward your waist. Take a moment and breathe. You can go back down and exhale to the floor with your head and adjust your hands to a different position if you prefer. Otherwise, one more breath, chest forward and up, shoulders and shoulder blades down toward your waist, crown up and back toward the ceiling. And then exhaling, slowly bring your forehead down again. And this time we're going to bring the hands under the shoulders, press up and all the way back into our child's pose. You can keep those arms overhead on the floor, or you can bring them next to your feet. And just let your whole spine get a nice forward bend, counteracting our back bends. Take a moment and breathe. And then bringing your hands out in front again to the edges of the mat, pivot up, roll the way down. And again, resting crocodile, head to one side, hands palms up, shoulders down. Take a couple breaths, and then on an exhalation, turn your head to the opposite side. So this time, we're going to do more the lower back. And as we do that, always be just as gentle as you need to. So this one's called Locust, and it's a little uncomfortable. So if you're really uncomfortable, just modify it how you need to. We're going to bring the chin to the floor and slide it forward so that your shoulders and chin are on the floor. Turn your hands, palms down, right at your sides. You can bring them slightly under your thighs if you like. And then stretch out through your legs, hip width apart. And we're going to keep that right leg straight, stretching out through the base of your toes, and just lift the foot as far off the floor with the knees straight as you want. Both hip bones stay down, pressing into the mat. So it's just a little bit of work for that lower back. Only bring your foot up as high as it feels okay for you. Press the chin and shoulders down. If that neck area is too much, you can bring your forehead back to the floor. And just keep reaching out through the base of the toes, lifting that leg as high as it wants to go with those hips both pressing toward the floor. And then as you exhale, bring that foot down. Tuck your forehead back to the floor a little bit. Adjust if you need to, because, yeah, we're doing the other foot next. So again, slide your chin forward. Shoulders down, chin down, and slide the left leg back. Keep the base of the toes sliding out as you lift that whole leg with the knees straight. And again, press the hips down toward the floor as you raise that foot only as high as your body wants it to go. Keep breathing. Keep lengthening through the crown, through the toes. Keep the shoulders down. And exhale any tension. Lift that foot as high as you'd like it to be. And then exhaling, bring the foot slowly back down to the floor. And again, tuck in your forehead, get that neck stretching. We're going to take the hands, clasp them underneath you, press your hips and pelvis down into your arms and hands. Shoulders down, slide your chin forward, and yeah, it's time for both legs together. So again, both legs stretch back through the base of your toes, and then we'll lift both feet up off the floor. So you can go a little, or you can go further. It's just however much your body is willing to do. So remember, hips pressing down evenly into your arms and hands, feet lifting, base of the toes reaching back, and you're only going as high with those feet up off the floor as you want. Knees still straight. Take a few breaths, maximize or minimize. Don't overwork that lower back if you've got issues there. This is a strengthener. And then exhaling, bring the feet down, release the hands, tuck the forehead toward the floor, bring your hands under your shoulders, and again, let's press back into our forward bend in child's pose. So take a few breaths, just relax. If you need extra stretch on that lower back, remember, bring your knees together as you're in child's pose. So get a good stretch where we were contracting. And then we're going to do one more thing, a little bit challenging. So bring your hands again out to the front and pivot up. We're rolling again all the way down into resting crocodile. Head to the side, shoulders down. Take a moment and breathe. Exhale, head to the opposite side. Just take a moment of reclined integration. Let your whole body sink deep into that surface beneath you. And then bringing your forehead to the floor, we're going to do a little bow. So this one's pretty challenging. So only do what's right for your body. We're going to bring the forehead to the floor. And then we're going to press the hips down evenly, feet hip width apart. And then we're going to bend the knees and bring the hands onto the feet. So pull those heels in toward your hips. And then inhaling, look to the front, crown up, and press your hands and feet together and lift your thighs, knees slightly off the floor. So only coming as high into that back bend as your body would like to do today. Just breathe. Lift your heart and relax. And then releasing, pull the heels back toward your hips. Bring your forehead down toward the floor. Release your feet. And again, bring your hands under your shoulders, forehead on the floor, and press up. And again, into that forward bend. Take a moment and breathe, just relax. And again, if you need a little more on that lower back, pull the knees all the way toward each other. And then inhaling, sit up and bring your legs out in front. So sitting bones slightly behind you, core active. Shoulders and shoulder blades down, reach the crown toward the ceiling in staff position. And then we're going to use that core support just to roll slowly all the way onto our back. So no more back bend today. Just take a moment, reclined integration, let your body sink into that surface beneath you, feet hip width apart, shoulders relaxing down. Take a moment to breathe and just feel your whole spine. We're going to work our lower back, especially in the twist today. So bringing your arms out at T position, straight out from your shoulders, palms up. We're going to sink the lower back toward the floor with the knees bent and the sitting bones sliding toward the heels. And then we're going to bend the right knee and put the right foot on top of the left thigh like you're standing on it. We're going to roll all the way over to the left side. So you're going to be on the left hip and your head is on the floor. Your hands are together on the floor in front of you and the knee is all the way down to the floor. The more you keep the knee on the floor, the more your lower back gets in this twist. So left hand on the knee to hold it down as much as your body wants to do. And then bring the right arm right above your shoulder toward the ceiling, palm open. And keep that palm up toward the ceiling and the arm right at shoulder level looking at it as you bring that right hand behind you. So the more you keep the left hand on the knee of your right leg and the right knee on the floor, the more your lower back is in the twist. The more your hand comes toward the floor, that's your middle back twist, bringing that shoulder open. And the more you turn your head and look at your hand, that's your neck area in the twist. So remember, personal practice, be gentle wherever you need to be. Just let your body sink as deep into your twist as it wants to today. Take a few breaths. Exhaling tension, just relaxing, allowing your twist to happen, never forcing it. So a lot of back work today, so let's just let that spine get a good readjustment, aligning and balancing, and getting ready for our final relaxation. So shoulder going toward the floor, middle back twist as much as you'd like, head turning and keeping the knee down for that lower back. Always just do what's right in your twist for your body. And when you're ready to release, just let go of the knee, roll onto your back and slide that foot down near the other one, shoulders on the floor. Take a moment, just feeling the circulation moving through you. Deep breaths, exhaling tension. And then again, sliding the hips down, heels, sitting bones toward your heels. Bend your left knee, put it on the foot on the right thigh. This time we're rolling all the way over to the right side. So again, the hands come on the floor in front of you. Keep your head down, don't overwork your neck. You can always pad under it with the pillow if you need to for that. And the, what is this? Left knee comes down to the floor. Take your right hand on the knee to hold it there so that your lower back maximizes its twist, if you love that. Look up at your hand right above your shoulder, palm open, and then bring that left hand right at shoulder level behind you toward the floor behind. And again, keep looking toward that left hand for your neck twist area. Keep the knee down for your lower back twist area. And just let that hand come, shoulder come toward the floor as much as they want into your full twist. And again, just breathe. Emphasize those exhalations just to release any tension and allow your twist to happen. Remember, never forcing the twist, just letting it be whatever it needs to be for your body. If you feel any adjustments going on, popping little sensations, that's okay as long as you're not forcing anything. That's just aligning and adjusting your spine and your energy, getting ready for our meditation and relaxation. So deep breaths, just letting everything go. Allow the twist, never forcing, just enjoying and appreciating the work of your spine. And again, whenever you've had enough twist on this side, you can let go of your knee, rolling onto your back, and again, sliding the feet next to each other into corpse position with those hands palms up near your hips. Shoulders and shoulder blades down, and just let your body relax completely. So lots of torso and especially spine work today. So just allow your whole upper body just to release and relax, sinking into that surface beneath you. Shoulders relaxing, arms releasing, hips and legs, everything just relaxing. As you focus inward, just allow that whole length of your body just to sink into the floor. Deep breaths, exhaling any tension anywhere in your body. As your body relaxes and sinks, just let the earth support it, knowing that the earth embrace is always there, keeping you supported. Let your body go. As you relax your body, you can stop thinking about any parts of it. As you release your mind from your body, other thoughts will come to your mind. It's the job of your mind to keep producing thoughts. But at this moment, there's no need to think of the past or anticipate the future. Just let all those thoughts disappear without awareness. Focus on your breath, drawing deep into your lungs, exhaling, releasing any tension. Let the body relax. Let the tension in your mind release. And just allow awareness of both your body and your mind to leave your attention. As you allow your awareness just to focus inward on the peace, let your body keep relaxing and your mind just drift freely. And allow that awareness to fill with the peace within, filling your mind with peace and your body. Just taking moments being peace. And of course, if you've got time today to relax even longer, just take as much opportunity to relax as you have time. If it's time to get ready for the rest of your day, just beginning drawing energy and awareness back with your breath into the moment, to the room, to your body. And as you begin breathing more deeply, just begin moving your body gently, however feels right for you today. And when you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation, sitting bones toward your heels, draw your heels toward your hips, press your back down and draw your knees up toward your heart. Wrap your arms around however feels good for your hug today. Letting your body know you appreciate its work in yoga and the work your body does for you every day. And when you're ready to release, head and feet to the floor, just roll over to the side and sit back up, getting ready for whatever's ahead in your world today. Thanks for joining me.